ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ 3 marks ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಹೀರೋ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಲೀವ್ ದ ಡೋರ್ ಓಪನ್? Who is the speaker here? Swami is the speaker here. Who does you refer to? Swami's father. What was the reply? Swami's father agreed to sleep with the door open. Next, second one. Your office room is very dusty and there may be scorpions behind your law books. Who wanted to sleep in the hall? Swami wanted to sleep in the hall. Why did the speaker complain that there were scorpions in the office room? Because he doesn't want to sleep. So, no, there were no scorpions actually. It was just a trick to escape from his father. Why did father want him to sleep in the office room? To make him a courageous boy. Next question nodana. It is a disgraceful sleeping beside his granny or mother like a baby. You are in the second form and I don't like the way you are being brought up. Who commanded like this? Swami's father commanded Swami like this. Who was the sleeper beside a granny? Swami was the sleeper beside granny. What is the shameful here? Swami slept beside his granny or mother like a baby. Why did the speaker make the statement? He wanted his son to be more courageous. Next, if you do it, I will make you the laughing stock of your school. Who would roll up his bed and go to his granny's side at night? Swami. Who wanted to make him the laughing stock of his school? Swami's father wanted to make Swami the laughing stock of his school. Why did speaker tell like that? Because Swami used to sleep beside his granny like a baby. He wanted him to be courageous. Next, second lesson. There was a girl by the tracks. Okay. ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. There is a girl by the tracks. The voices cried out. Who cried so? The commuters or passengers of the opposite train. Who is the girl referred here? Roma Telreza. Why was she by the tracks? She fell off the moving train. Next, second one. Behenji aap theek hai? He asked, but there was no response and no help in sight. Who is the speaker? Baleshwar Mishra is the speaker. Who is the address as Behenji Roma Talreza? What does it mean? It means, sister, are you okay? Why was there is no response? Because Roma Talreza was injured seriously and fell on the tracks unconsciously. Who took her to hospital? Baleshwar Mishra. Lesson number 6, the discovery. We are like a bats trying to fly by day. Who made this statement? Okay, Daigo. Who does we refer to? The seamen. What does the statement mean in the context? Bats cannot see during daytime. If they fly during day, they will not know where they are going. Similarly, the seamen felt they were blindly going in search of a land that they had never seen. There are limits to patience, sir. Who lost his patience? Daigo lost his patience. Who is speaking to? Daigo is speaking to Pedro. Why did he speak so? He lost his patience and wanted to go back to Spain. Discipline is a thing of the past, sir. It's you or us. Who said this? Francisco said this. To whom said it? It said to Columbus. When it was said, Captain Columbus said to send the Guillermo Aris But Francisco, very angry upon his captain and not agreed to send the Guillermo Ares, then he said like this. Okay, next poem, Ballad of Tempest. This is a fearful. This is a fearful thing in the winter to be shattered by the blast. What is the fearful thing here? Storm. Who will be shattered by the blast? Seamen. Why it is a fearful thing? Seamen can die. Isn't God upon the ocean just the same as on land? Who said this? Captain's daughter. Why was it said captain's daughter? She was hopeful. When did the speaker say this? When everybody in the ship had lost hope. We are lost, captain shouted. Who said this? Said by the captain of the ship. Why did he think that they were lost? The violent storm had left the captain and his crew in the despair. They felt helpless and thought that they were that their end had come. We were crowded in the cabin. Not a soul would dare to sleep. Who does we refer to? Seamen. Where were we on the ship? Why were we crowded in the cabin? There was a tempest storm. Okay. Then now we are going to discuss over 3 marks questions, long answers. Okay. Satish Gujral become the greatest artist. Support the few statements. Support the few statements are same question. How did Bird inspired to Satish explain? Satish met with an accident. He lost his hearing. Schools rejected him to admit. Brother and father helped him to learn. He inspired by a small bird. He took an interest in drawing. First, father opposed it. Later, he supported him. He became a great artist and won many awards. Exhibitions of his work held in museum like a Museum of Modern Art, New York, Hiroshima, etc., and honored with a Padma Vibhushana. Honored with a Padma Vibhushana. Second one, I am the land. I am the land. This poem summary. In the poem, I am land. Land is the speaker. Man tried to dominate through what though he doesn't own it. The land waits patiently. People buy and sell it. They plow, plant trees. Children dance on it. Land felt pleasurable tickle. It anguished when man tries to make boundaries. Land tells with self assertion, you cannot put a fence around the planet Earth. Long answers, long answer type questions, 4 mark questions. Poetry. Grandma climbs a tree. This poem summary. The poem Grandma Climbs a Tree is written by Ruskin Bond. He calls his grandmother as a genius because she could climb a tree and learnt it from her brother at the age of 6. Everybody feared that Granny would fall from a tree one day. One day she climbed a tree but could not came down. After the rescue, the doctor recommended her rest for a week. But for Granny, it was like a brief season in hell. She demanded a house to be built in a tree. The poet's father, who was dutiful, fulfilled his mother's wish so that Granny moved up and enjoyed as her wish. Next, Zaz poem summary. Zaz poem summary. Zaz poem. Zaz poem 2 is a poem. Jazz poem 2. Jazz poem 2 is written poem written by Carl Vandal Hines and George Zach's player is standing like a black ancient mariner. His face was old and wrinkled. He was in a pathetic condition. He always closed his eyes. He wore old and faded coat. He wore old necktie. His old shoes have a paper in them. His jacket was holding his sagging stomach. His rough and unshaven face shows a pain across his chest. Is an old alto saxophone is hug. The poet says that now he is no longer a man. He is like a bird flying higher and higher. Okay, quote from memory. Poem or question. It's a quality of mercy or the blind boy. Please see the textbook. Okay, they said you have to read these poems thoroughly. Then next, essay writing, 4 mark questions. Environmental pollution. The world around us is called environment. It includes temperature, plant life, animal life, air, water, rainfall, light, and heat. Healthy environment gives healthy life. Causes of a pollution: too much use of environment, destruction of forest, decrease of rainfall, destruction of wildlife, uses of pesticides, fertilizers cause soil pollution, vehicles emit more smoke. Effects of pollution: the pollution has resulted in the spread of diseases, the ozone layer is being destroyed or depleted. Noise pollution has harmful to our ears and mind. Pollution leads to unhealthy life. Conclusion: the effects of pollution are very harmful. If we want to lead a healthy life, healthy environment is necessary. So it's our duty to protect and safeguard our environment. Importance of yoga and meditation. Introduction. Yoga and meditation are good practices in daily life. They help to live healthy lifestyle. Yoga was originated in India during the ancient time by the yogis. It helps to balance the body and mind. Importance of yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation enhance the inner and outer body and mind. It helps to control mental, emotional, and spiritual thoughts. It helps to strengthening the immunity system of body. It acts as an alternative system of medicine. It sharpens the human mind, improves the intelligence and concentration. It maintains the physical fitness, reduces the stress, and controls negative thoughts. Conclusion: we cannot count the benefits of yoga and meditation. Nowadays, it's a very necessary to practice yoga and meditation to lead a healthy and happy life. In the United Nations, UN has declared the International Day of Yoga be celebrated every year on 21st of June. Then social problems. Okay, they given for you social problems. For example, dowry system. Okay, then caste system, untouchability, like this. Any one topic you have to take and write in a step by step, like introduction, what causes of those social problems, how to take remedial measures, and at last you have to write a conclusion. Okay, conclusion based on present day situations. Okay, you can get a 4 marks. Okay, this much passing package of English ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೋಪ್ಫುಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನೀವು ಆಡಿಯೋ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟು ಕನ್ನಡ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟಫ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರೆ, ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರ ನಂತರ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್.